Welcome back, guys, to Set Streets and Eats. I'm Chris Bauer. I am once again in front of Huckleberry Junction here in Genesee, Michigan. I came at dusk this time so we can finally see the new sign lit up, and the lights are working great. Last time I was here, they actually had taken down the outside sign to go have it repainted, but this is the first time I'm getting to see it since I was a kid, all lit up. So I'm pretty excited to see it. So we're gonna go in and check out the place, see how it's been doing, see how Daniel and the Dixie Diggers are sounding, and I hope you guys will join me. Let's go see it. Hello, boys. Looking pretty good. So they've definitely done some completely changed the look in here since I was in here last. All the multicolored ceilings changed. They've completely changed all the painting all the way around. Added a whole lot of murals. They made it look like a little town. You got the train station, sheriff's department, barber shop, all the way over there. That's pretty cool. It's now Huckleberry Junction, the town. I like that a lot, actually. This is the first major change I think they've done. Gosh, I'm sure they've done some things since I was a kid in here, but it's a pretty major change. All the different colors that used to be on all the walls that really dated the place, which I definitely loved just because it made it very 80s. That's changed now. It looks really good in here though. It looks different. They got the big zone up here still, the crazy maze, which it really is still really big. It always was though. Lots of big games. Few new games in here. Definitely rearranged some stuff. That is a really creepy way to hang a bear. Bear is just hanging in there, very creepily. And they have new ordering kiosks, digitally ordering kiosks. That's kind of cool. Featuring JP Hogs, who will also be performing on stage. Also, they put Daniel and the Dixie Diggers right here on the train, on the old Huckleberry Junction train. That's also very cool. Dig that. Their redemption store is still pretty cool, filled with lots of great stuff. Funko Pops and plushies. I kind of wish they had a Daniel and the Dixie Diggers set. But I see a Grumpy Cat, I see Barney and his pals, Mario, Luigi. Lots of different stuff. A big pizza for $10,000. Big pizza slice. That's kind of neat. Huckleberry Junction has been around since the late 70s, early 80s. It has, I'm not exactly sure if it's been owned by the same family, but I believe it's switched hands a couple of times. I first started coming here back in the early 1980s. I grew up just a few miles from here in Mount Morris, Michigan, and then later in my childhood in Flint, Michigan. They got the Daniel and Dixie Diggers. They didn't get till later either in the late 80s, early 90s. They had another animatronic band here before. I remember on the wall they used to have a train, a locomotive train painted on the wall. I believe there was a bunny animatronic. But those are like flashes of memories. But either way, Daniel and Dixie Diggers have been a welcome addition to here. And also, this is the last place in the world you can see, well, not in the world, in the U.S., that you can see Daniel and Dixie Diggers perform. There is now a park in Japan that has the 5-piece band redone. So you can now see the full 5-piece Daniel and Dixie Diggers perform in Japan. This is the 3-piece. These were built by Sally Corp in the early 90s. And you can see it perform here at Huckleberry Junction. Pretty cool. You can also see several of these displayed as statues at different places around the U.S. that I've stopped at. I know the Family Fun Centers in, I think it's a couple places in Florida, a couple places in North Carolina. There's one in Mesquite, Texas that we stopped at. And I know Roll Kingdom, or I forget the name of it, in Reno. Stopped at a couple months ago. They, of course, have the band on display there as well. They're all statues. None of them can perform anymore, unfortunately, but they still perform here. The kid's in the game. That's hilarious. Unsupervised. That's fun. So the boys get a little bit of movement. Here we go.
Hurry up. Let's get this show on the road. Why, Colonel, what's your... I just have the urge to slip down to the racetrack between shows. Colonel, I didn't know you were a gambling man. Son, I don't get it. Horse racing is the sport of kids. I just engage in a friendly little wagering type of thing.
I don't know.
Did he win, Scratch?
Well, no. You see, he was a very well-bred horse. And when he found out all the other horses in the race were girl horses, he let them go first. He was some classic horse.
Well, how about we play a little salute to Colonel Beauregard's favorite sport?
I first walked in, I noticed that the curtain is broken. I don't know if the motor's down or if they have it turned off, not exactly sure, but there is no movement in the curtain. But the band looks great as always. I noticed Daniel's arm is still broken. It's been broken for at least a year or two. They used to have it attached up with Velcro or something, or a clip on his lap. So it clearly doesn't look like they're ever going to fix it. I'm not even sure if it moved a whole lot. I know his other one moved as he plays the piano, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, it's definitely still broken. Everything else still works. They all sing, they all play their instruments, and facial movements look great. So it's still looking great. And yeah, very enjoyable. Just the curtain seems to be the only difference from last time I was here. So still looking good.
Every time I sing that song, I think of my very first girlfriend. It was in second grade, I think, when I first met Becky. I remember I did 6 backflips and hung upside down from a rail to try to get her attention.
I've got a feeling you believe in love at first sight.
It saves a lot of time.
Did you ever get her attention, sir?
Oh, yes. I asked her if she liked frogs. She said she wasn't too partial to frogs, but she did like chewing gum.
Well, I sure hope you had some.
Scratch, I was clean out of chewing gum. But Becky had some, and she let me chew it for a while. That was the best day of my life. And here comes a song about another pretty cat. We'll dedicate it to Becky and all you lovely ladies right here. No matter what range you're in.
Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good
again.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Daniel and the Dixie Diggers as much as I did, as usual. Always enjoy coming back here. Been coming here for almost 40 years. Was hoping to see JP Hogs this time, but it does not look like he was up and going, so that's all right. We got to see Daniel and Dixie Diggers perform several tunes, and it was great. And I got to see the lights twinkling this time. You can't beat that. Sign looks good. And it still looks like it did in the 80s. I love it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye now.